Welcome back to your local hobby shop. Back at it again with another action figure review. And today we finish off our review of Elite Series 125 with the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes and Stephanie Vaquer. Looking forward to really digging into this Stephanie Vaquer here, one of my most anticipated figures of 2026. And also we are doing, stay tuned to the end of the video, because we will be doing our Elite Series 125 rankings. But enough about that. Let's get into the packaging for you mint on card people out there. And of course, let's go over the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes first. Looking pretty cool in the packaging. There you go, nice shot Cody on the side, live action shot, render on the other side, and then a blurb on the back with some stats. And let's see what they say. From Atlanta, Georgia, height 6 feet 2 inches, weighing in at 220 pounds, his finisher, the ever-trusty Crossroads. Career highlights: undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Intercontinental Champion, World Tag Team Champion. And in the main event of WrestleMania 41, the American Nightmare defended the undisputed WWE Championship against John Cena in the final WrestleMania match of Cena's career. And there you see cross promotion on the bottom. And be sure to go back to the channel and check out our review of these figures that we already did. And now move on to Stephanie Vaquer and what she looks like in the packaging, looking pretty cool in her signature pose. And I do see a problem that may not make this figure perfect. But anyways, nice shot of her on the side here, live action there, render there, and some stuff on the back. From San Fernando, Chile, height 5 feet 3 inches, her finisher, the SVB. Career highlights: Women World Champion, NXT Women's Champion, NXT Women's North American Champion. It's crazy how much she's accomplished in so little time. La Primera made an impact upon her arrival to WWE with a series of firsts, from the first ever female South American champion in WWE to the first double champion in NXT history. And on the bottom, cross promotion, of course. That's enough about the packaging. Let's open up Cody Rhodes and Stephanie Vaquer and see what they're all about in 3, 2, 1. Here we see the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes out of his packaging, looking pretty cool. And yeah, not too much comes with this figure. Let's get into his accessories. Of course, he comes with 4 different hands. He comes with 2 C-grip hands, or I'm sorry, I guess he comes with 2 his signature pose hands, or the I'm going to grab something hands, and then he comes with 2 C-grip hands, and he comes with 2 Fists of Fury on him already. And the only other accessory he really comes with is his signature white belt. There you go, Nightmare on the back, and just white. So pretty much that's all the accessories that Cody Rhodes comes with. Let's see if I can get this on, back on after I take it off. Man, sometimes these weight belts, that's the problem about the weight belts. They don't go back on as easily as they come off. And then they don't, there we go. All right, there we go. All right, well, anyways, moving on. As you can see, it's not placing very well. Onto the figure itself. Let's go on to the head sculpt. A very great head sculpt. Cody Rhodes looks just like him. Of course, the only caveat, again, is that they messed up the tattoo. I'd rather just have it on the neck here instead of split and then right below the ear, which it's again, it's a neck tattoo, and it's never right below his ear. That just looks wrong. So other than that, though, great face sculpt. Let's get into the attire. Got the Dream tattoo. He's got his classic red, white, and blue tights with some gold in there. Very cool looking attire. He's got some white boots with the blue flames. That's pretty cool. And the American Nightmare logo. And then gold eagle on the back. Yeah, cool looking attire from Cody Rhodes. He always has some very flashy looking attires and colorful ones. And let's get into the articulation. Yep, you can do the full 360. Arms are smooth like butter. Can you do the T-pose? Yep, shoulders are okay. You can do the T-pose. Those are smooth like butter as well. Can you look up and down? Yep, a lot of range of motion there. Oh, very good rib crunch. Not too loose, not too tight. Waist swivel is there. The double jointed arms. All right, the articulation is really knocking it out of the park, though. And let's see, thigh cut there. Yep. How about the legs? Oh, there we go. And how about this leg? Oh, all right. He can get the big boot up for both of them. And can you do the American Nightmare splits? Yes, you can. So, well, that's a good sign, because I feel like the past couple of Cody figures I reviewed or whatever, they had articulation issues or the factory issue in their legs. So that's nice. Double jointed knees. Yep, they are there. Got boot cut rotation and foot ankle rocker articulation here. Very nice. So everything, and of course, up, like I said, the belt comes off whenever I just move it so slightly. That's the problem with these weight belts, that they never plug in right after you move them. Get them off. That's the best I can do. Yeah, so the only thing I'm going to say about this Cody Rhodes is that it's a great figure, great articulation, head sculpt, attire. But as far as accessories, he is lacking. Uh, I just don't know. I don't think we're ever going to get Cody Rhodes entrance jacket in the main Elite line here. If you want a Cody Rhodes entrance jacket, you're going to have to get one of his exclusives, or you're going to have to go get one of his ultimates. But yeah, now on to some Cody Rhodes comparisons. And now on to a Cody Rhodes comparison. If I got all the Cody Rhodes figures, we'd be here all day. So we're just going to compare him to his Royal Rumble 2024. Again, not too much different. I feel like this face sculpt on the now looking at it, though, the face sculpt on the right is a little bit better, but this one's not so bad either. And of course, same scaling, stuff like that. And of course, if you just want to see what the difference in tire is, yeah, there's your difference in the tire. Though he has, of course, the blue flames on this one, and on his Royal Rumble 2024, he does not. And yeah, that does it for your Cody Rhodes comparison. And on to Stephanie Vaquer. And here we see La Primera Stephanie Vaquer out of her packaging, looking really cool. However, there is a couple of issues with this figure when I was finagling around with it before hitting record here. But let's get into the accessories she has first. Of course, she has her another finger pointing hand and a C grip. Oh, let me get these out of the way so I don't. There we go. And other accessory, of course, is the horns. And as you can see, the problem here, there's a gap here that they don't sit on her head very well. So it's a cool accessory to have because it's part of her entrance. But yeah, whoop! And they just fell off, and they're very hard to keep on there. So that's my only gripe. They look cool though, but again, yeah, they don't sit on the head very well. Of course, she comes with her beautiful cloak here. That's cool. It's cloth good, and I believe this comes off as well, right? Yep, if you unclench it here, yep, she comes off. It comes off, and there you go. And here, let's look at the figure herself. Let's look at the face sculpt. Again, the face sculpt is not perfect, but I feel like you can tell it's Stephanie Vaquer from a mile away. However, I wish it was a little bit better. I don't think it's as bad as people say, but it's not the best either. And of course, nice deco on the face paint here and everything. And oh, and you can see it does look kind of. She does look kind of weird without the horns, because with this gap here, because that's where the horns are supposed to go. So that's another gripe I have. Oh, I was looking forward to this figure, and yeah, I'm already kind of finding things I'm not a fan of. But that's okay. Moving on to the attire, black and red, very cool. She's got her thigh straps here, black knee pads, thigh pads, whatever you call them, black boots, and that's what she looks like from the back. And let's get into the articulation. I don't think she's going to be able to do the full 360 here because of the hair. No, I'm not even going to try it. Yeah, well, we know she's got double jointed arms. That's cool. She can poke herself in the eye or punch herself in the eye, punch herself in the face if she wants to. How about the arms? Full 360. Oh, let me get this down first. Yep. How about the shoulders? Can they do the T-pose? Yep, they're smooth like butter as well. Great diaphragm movement. Waist swivel is there. That's nice. Thigh cut. Oh, thigh cut's a little iffy. Oh, as you can see, it kind of separated a bit when I was trying to do it. Yeah, the thigh cut isn't really there. It's kind of stiff. Double joint knees. Oh, smooth like butter. Well, she's going to pose well. That's good. How about factory issues? None here. So you can get both legs up with a big boot or a super kick or whatever you want to do. And then boot cut rotation. It's there. And then the ankle rockers and the foot rotation, foot articulation here. So yes, a very solid figures. Comes with some cool accessories. Just the face sculpt could be a little bit better, and I wish the horns sat on her head a little bit more. And also, she's going to look awkward if you're fig fetting or something, or doing pick fetting or something like that. And there's this huge gap on the sides. Yeah. So and yeah, that is Stephanie Vaquer in a nutshell. Now on to our Elite Series 125 rankings. This is sort of a tough line because you got some cool figures in here, who they do everything right, but maybe one thing. So it's going to be a tough line to rank at the same time. But let's see. I'm going to go. Who do we start with at number 6? Let's see. This might be a little controversial. But I'm going to go Cody Rhodes at number 6. I know. I was just gushing how the articulation was great and everything. But again, just due to lack of accessories, I'm going to put him in the back here. Again, great face sculpt and everything, though. Let's see. Number 5, I'm going to go with Jacob Fatu. Yeah, not too much to write home about in this one. Of course, comes with a cool shirt, and the face sculpt is good, and the articulation's good. But I just wish there was a little bit more here. The attire is great as well. But again, I guess it's kind of unfair to judge and say that he should come with more because I mean, what other accessories can you put with Jacob Fatu? But yeah, I'm going to put him at number 5. Oh, let's get you back here a little bit more. There we go. Number 4, I'm going to go. Oh boy. Number 4, I'm going to go with a Julia. Now, why is that? And I was gushing about the figure in her review. Yes, everything about this figure is great except when you get to the head sculpt. And of course, very toyetic, very colorful. Love the attire. Great articulation as well. But again, when you take that mask off and you take a look, it's like, that's not exactly Julia. So that's why I'm putting her at number 4. At number 3, I'm gonna put Crush. Great, I love this figure. It's a big figure, so I'm partial. It comes with a lot of great accessories. The head sculpt is great as well. Looks just like him. Love the face paint, and I guess bonus points is just to see that now we have a complete demolition stable here. He's going in at number 3. At number 2, I'm gonna go with Stephanie Vaquer. And I want to apologize, and I was a little bit of a dummy because I did have the horns on backwards. Now, they do look a little better when I have them on the right way, but they still, as you can see, just don't sit on the head very well, and they're very prone to falling off easily. But other than that, just a great figure. Love the deco, love the accessory that comes with her cloak here, that drags behind her. The face sculpt isn't perfect, but you can tell Stephanie Vaquer, and I think it's not bad, to be honest. Great articulation, and of course, again, comes with just cool accessories. And that's why she is number 2. And let's see, can I stand her up without her falling down? Why is she leaning like that? Hold on. There we go. But number 1, I was very impressed and blown away by this figure when I was reviewing it. I was gushing all over it. Gushing about him. It's Coco Beware, yeah, and like I said, he's going to be a figure of the year candidate when the time comes, when I do the end of the year list here. Just a great figure, great head sculpt. Comes with the alternate hairpiece without the headband, which is a pretty cool little feature. Great accessories. Comes with Frankie. Great attire, great articulation. This figure does it all, and he is number 1 in Elite Series 125. And there you have it, another Elite Series in the books here at your local hobby shop. A very solid series, I will say. Love the fact that we got 3 first-time in the lines in this series. I'm going to say it's probably one of the better series we've gotten in a while. And yes, these figures have their flaw, but I think they're all still pretty solid. Of course, it's not a perfect series, but I think it's going to be one of my favorite series that comes out this year. But we'll see what happens later in the year, I guess. But yeah, thanks to those who watch, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and be sure to let me know in the comments below, what do you think of this series? What are your rankings? Who's your favorite figure in the series? Who's your least favorite figure in the series? And I don't know, people get upset about this or whatever, but just because I rank a figure last in the rankings doesn't mean I hate the figure or loathe the figure. You heard me say positive things about Cody Rhodes when I was ranking him last, you know? And then just because I rank a figure number 1 when I do rankings in the series doesn't mean it's the most perfect figure or the best elite of all time. Though Cody Rhodes, he might be one of the best elites of all time. He's not the best, but he's one of the best. But yeah, And until next time, this is your local hobby shop signing out, and peace.